Okay, hopefully my 12-hour trouble with my hackers is over and I can get back to giving you guys comprehensive coverage of Hurricane Isaias, which at one point strengthened to 990 millibars. And then it got some wind shear, which allowed some dry air into the circulation, which impeded its strengthening and actually weakened it a bit. It is now at 992 millibars with about 80 miles sustained wind gusts or wind speeds, and it is strengthening again. And so where will it go and how strong will it be when it gets there? We do not know exactly, but we've got some ideas. It either is going to make landfall in Florida or it's not going to make landfall in Florida. But it seems like it's definitely going to make landfall in North Carolina. How strong will it be when it gets there? We don't know, but we can take some guesses. Oh, yeah, and I got 4 days left in my THORnews monthly fundraiser, so I can keep doing what I do all day, every day. If you'd like to make a contribution to help keep me up and running, I got a snail mail, a PayPal, a Venmo, a CashApp, a Patron, and only $1,389 left to raise. Any dollar would be greatly appreciated. Any amount. So if you want to contribute, thank you very much. Well, with the wind shear and the dry air impeding it, you can take Category 5 off the table. But I thought if it consistently intensified all the way up until it made landfall in North Carolina, I thought it was possible, just to 5%. I would say now maybe Category 2 is the strongest, and how it works is the more it goes west, and if it makes landfall on Florida, that will impede its strengthening once again as it comes back out and then goes up the coast, possibly as a Category 1 hurricane or a tropical storm. But if it misses Florida altogether, then I would think that it could strengthen to a Category 2 when it hits North Carolina. But either way, it is going to bring a whole bunch of rain to pretty much the whole coast. And flooding problems. If you saw what happened in the Dominican Republic, this thing dropped a whole lot of rain. But it is churning and burning. It has gotten a lot smaller, the core of it has, but it has strengthened by redacting itself and drawing in its defenses. Oh yeah, and we got 2 more waves to watch, but we can cover that later. Well, let's go one at a time, shall we? And let's stick on Isaias. I'd say about a 40% chance it makes landfall in Florida, and about a 90% chance it makes landfall in North Carolina. And we will be having 2 storm fronts that hook up together at once to create kind of a big rainy situation with some wind. And then here you can see it here. This model keeps it right off. And like I said, if it stays offshore, then it would have a chance to strengthen between here and here. Category 2 would be possible. These are super hot waters. I mean, Category 3 would be possible, but the wind shear seems pretty strong, or strong enough to help impede it. But anything's possible, and we still got like 2.5 days to track it. 3 maybe before North Carolina. All right, this is the Euro on Sunday at 8 a.m. It puts the eye right on land, but doesn't actually make landfall though. And this is the Euro. This is the GFS on Saturday at 6 p.m. It doesn't make landfall, and it's not a very strong storm. It would be a tropical storm. The NAM does not make landfall, but it brings it in at about a Category 1 hurricane, which it already is right now. So I would think it could be stronger than that. Actually, a low Category 3 is probably still on the table. And this would be Saturday at 5 p.m. And it would have wind gusts of about 95 miles an hour. But it would be a larger. And it would be a rainmaker either way. That is the NAM. I mean, the NAM has a lot more rain than the Euro. But if we had something like this, that would be heavy, heavy rain and flooding. Now the NAM only goes out 72 hours, but it has it strengthening some from here to here. And the Euro has North Carolina landfall at 9 a.m. on Tuesday under, is that Wilmington? I can't read. My eyes are a little blurry. It would make it as a tropical storm. This is the Euro. The GFS would make landfall in South Carolina, somewhere around there on Myrtle Beach, as a strong tropical storm on Monday at about 1 p.m. And as of right now, the model's taken into New York with landfall as a strong tropical storm at 10 a.m. on Wednesday. And then Tuesday at 6 a.m. Cranky weather guy, this is how it works with every single storm approaching the southwest quadrant of the high that we're trying to round. Draw all the lines you want. Going to shift. Complication is here. Is the elongated cells we've dealt with all year. Their motion isn't typical, more tumbling than symmetric. And so, I mean, there's still a lot of questions to this thing. And if it doesn't touch Florida, then it's definitely got a chance to develop into a stronger storm. It is smaller now. And like I said, anywhere from category 1 to category low end category 3 up through North Carolina. Brady's showing us that it's got a more and more organized eye, although it's not very symmetrical. Oop. At this point, it's not beautiful, and it's not symmetrical. It's definitely lopsided, but as soon as it closes that eye off, it would strengthen faster. And the Euro, this is earlier. We got a new model run coming out any minute now, but the Euro was tracking it inside into Florida. So then Florida would get hit by like a category 1 hurricane unless there's major strengthening over the next 12 to 20 hours. And like I said, if it misses, so if it hits Florida, makes landfall in Florida, then it's only going to probably hit the North Carolina as a tropical storm up through New Jersey, New York. So somebody's going to take the hit, probably. Somebody's going to get hit by a hurricane. I mean, it won't be, I don't think it's going to be a major one unless it doesn't hit Florida and then moves up through North Carolina. Then it's got a little bit of a chance. And then there's a second wave behind it. The models take it out to sea, but it's 2020, so we'll have to be tracking everything, bro. Frank's weather, very noticeable spin on the deep convection over Isaias' center. This is very much an effect of the system trying to wrap banding around its core and fortify the eye wall. Very impressive to see on infrared. So yeah, it's going to be a rainmaker. Wherever it hits, it's going to bring some hardcore rain. So be prepared for that. Like, rain will probably be the bigger story than wind in this one. But we will definitely watch it as it goes all the way up and through. Hopefully my hackers have calmed down. And so, and hopefully this audio works. Every time I've been recording videos, when I go to put it up, there's no audio, which is not cool. I mean, it's annoying. But we can deal with it. It's 2020. Everything's a little bit less than optimal, right? Except for y'all. Y'all are awesome. And so, if you would love to contribute, I will do my best to bring you comprehensive coverage if the ones and zeros will allow it. I got a snail mail, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Patron. Got $1,389 left to go. And I got to say super duper thank you to Athena, Marjut, Robert II, Caleb, Richard, Courtney, Summer, Angel, Damien, Angelique, James, Mike, Andy, Robert, Bennett, Matthew, Jess, Angel, Wagon Breath, and Dan. You guys are amazing. And I really appreciate y'all. And I got to warn you, I think August is going to be the roughest month of 2020 yet. So, put on your full armor of God and get mentally ready. All right. I love you guys. Stay cool. God bless everyone.